Good afternoon, welcome to Matchday on Rangers Radio. I'm Fox and today I'm joined by Bridgeman. Fox is running a wee bit late but he hopes to join us in the next few minutes. Afternoon, Bridge.
Oh, good afternoon to you, Foxy. Huge good afternoon to all the boys in the lobby and to all the Rangers fans that are listening in all over the world. Welcome to Rangers Radio. It's Matchday.
You looking forward to this, Bridge?
Oh yes, I love to see it. I like to see my team. And I love to see them at Ibrox because they kind of match, you know. And that's what we're looking for. Big day today.
Aye,
Can I read out the team? For you?
Aye, go for it, pal.
Oh, today's team is McGregor, Tavernier, Goldson, Helander and Barisic. Davis, Kamara and Arfield. Roof, Kent and Defoe. Substitutes are McLaughlin, Bassey, Patterson, Hadji, Zungu, Aribo, Barker, Stewart and Itten. So that's quite a good team, I think. Folks, I think when I look at it, the McGregor explains itself, doesn't it? You could have said, well, we could let McLaughlin in there, but I'm quite happy if he keeps McGregor in. And look at our back four, Tavernier, Golson, Helander and Barisic. That's dynamite. To me, that's just dynamite. Well, obviously, we want Tavernier to play a bit better than he did, show a bit more form than he did in the midweek. Davis, Kamara and Arfield. Apart from Ryan Jack, I always find a way to fit Ryan Jack in. I think those probably are our three best players in midfield. Roof, Kent and Defoe. Well, have we got any better than them available? Obviously, we would have Morelos in the normal days. You would have Morelos. But that's got to be probably as good as we can get. I think we said that some of this last night, I must admit, though. I see they put Bassey in as a subby. I'm not sure whether Bassey's ready to step over the line again. I think he got himself into a wee fankle a couple of times last night. However, no, last night, Wednesday night. But that's the way they are. I'm very happy with that. Let's get on with it.
I think it's the strongest team we could have possibly put out today. Mm-hmm. And I think once we've come off the bike, we want to get straight back on and get on with a win today.
Absolutely.
Helander coming into the for Big Balogun was always on the cards with a head knock. And I'm quite pleased that Defoe, an out-and-out striker, is there ahead of it. And a lot of people will not agree with that, but Defoe will take half a chance where it's hitting. Maybe need a couple of chances to score. So maybe need to play a wee bit differently with Defoe up front, as he's no a hold-up man, Bridge. What do you think there?
No, I think you're right there. I think you're right. We have to. He's a target man, a target, and let's get in there and for it. He's got to be able to turn. You've got to give him the proper ball, let him turn and do or run through whatever he needs to do, and he'll put the ball away. He very rarely misses, when he gets a wee chance. I think the manager's picked a good team to fight a wee recovery, which is what we're needing. I just wonder if anybody knows who the referee is yet.
The referee is Douglas Robertson, and his assistants is Ross and Gordon, and the fourth official is Napier. So that's the line-up completely for today, Bridgie.
Well, I'll tell you what, some of these referees don't inspire confidence with me. I'm telling you, I get so disappointed with the referees. Foxy, so disappointed with them. And I get angry with it. And my wife's always telling me not to get angry, shut up, But I get angry with their attitude towards Rangers. Sorry, you were going to say something there, pal?
Well, the whole point is that you don't give the referee any chance to make decisions against you. You go out there, play your best and get yourself a result yourself for the players,
Of course, that's what we can do. I think my complaint is more along the lines of what they don't give to Rangers. They'll not give free kicks. There's certain free kicks they won't give. And you get 5 or 6 of them in a row. They don't give a free kick. But if we get bumped into or they bump into someone, give a free kick, possibly in a booking. He put Goldson. Wednesday. I couldn't believe it.
Anyway, I think we're about ready for... So what's the number if people want to call in, Bridge?
Oh, it's 014. The phone number's 0141 356 1972. Come in and join us and enjoy yourself.
Hiya, how you doing?
Hello, how are we doing, Stephen?
How you guys? All right?
Aye, we're fine.
Good to hear.
Fantastic, Stephen. Fantastic.
Brilliant. Just want to wish the boys all the luck today. I know the other night was a wee bit of a slip up, but we had to get beat one time. And what's the League Cup? Nothing. You know what I mean? It's nothing, but we did have to get beat. But today's most important thing is the 3 points against a strong Motherwell team. Remember, they're a strong team. We need to go out there and we need to prove ourselves, be strong, and be man for man against them. 2 goals in the first 15 minutes, and it's your game. What do you think of that, guys?
Aye, well, that would do us all if we started off as well as that. I don't know why you're saying such a strong Motherwell side who haven't won a game in the last 5 games, mate. They've been beat by them across the city. They drew with St Johnstone, get beat with St Johnstone at home, get beat with Hibs at home, and get beat with St Mirren at home. So I don't think they're in a good run of forms, although they'll be tough tackling and very robust today. I think we should outclass them quite easily.
Do you think?
See, when they're coming up against Rangers, guys, if any team in Scotland come up against Rangers, they always raise their game. True.
But do you think?
Because they know we're the real champions.
Do you think it's possible that Motherwell will take heart from how St Mirren got a victory over us and try to do similar tactics?
Yeah, I do think they will. But I think the other night, I love Steven Gerrard to bits, right? But I think he played that a wee bit silly. I thought he went out with a slightly weakened team to what we could have had out personally. But that's in the past now. Forget about that. That's gone. Don't worry about things like that now. The most important thing for us is 55, plain and simple, isn't it? True?
You're correct. It was very disappointing to go out on Wednesday night. I don't think it was very weak side we put out. I just think we never played well on the night, which can happen to any side. And I hope we get back on the rails today. Anyway, I think Oxy sneaked in there in the back somewhere, I hope. Good afternoon, the late Mr. Ox.
Apologies, Gaffer.
Good to see you guys, thank you.
Cheers, Stephen.
How we doing, Steve? Always away. I think that was the team that the vast majority of people picked. Linda had McLaughlin in goal, but I think everybody pretty much went for that team. Arguably our strongest team available with Jackie Morelos not being available, Bridge Manor.
Yeah, I was just saying that, other than the switch of goalkeepers, which doesn't appear to make too much of a difference, then the only two you could actually say you could put in there is Ryan Jack and Morelos. The one, now that we don't have them, and McLaughlin's happily sitting on the bench. Oops.
Hello?
Hello, John.
Hello.
Oh, and you turn the show off, please, John.
Yes, it's off. How are you doing?
How are we doing, mate?
I'm doing good. Merry Christmas to you all.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you, John. Same to you.
Hope it's a good day today. I hope we get a good result after Wednesday.
Of course we will, mate. You happy with the team?
I think I said in the comments there, I think that's the team that I would have chosen anyway. I'm happy to see Defoe starting because I think you said earlier in the show that he's one player that can, you give him half a chance and he'll take that. So I'm quite happy with that. Happy with the defence as well. It's good to see Big Hillander back and getting in there, give him a chance,
I have to say, John, I have to agree with you. Hillander's one of my big favourites. I was very pleased to see Rangers sign him. I definitely want him to get back fit again. Get sorted.
For me, Bridge, he's got that sort of a bit of style about him as well as toughness, He's good pace. So I'm quite happy to see him in there. And I think he'll fit in without any problem. I can't see him coming up with any mistakes today or anything. So I'm happy with that.
Well, he's just coming back from injury, so hopefully we've brought him back at the right time, paced it nicely, and then get him back in when he's fit rather than rush him back, John, yeah?
Yeah, well, that's the thing,
we don't want to be in a position where we're going to rush injured players back. It's similar to Ryan Jack, who's got a bad injury, and when you ease him back, hopefully we've got a strong midfield. Unfortunately, Wednesday was very disappointing for every Rangers fan. We were all angry, some were sad, one guy didn't sleep at night because of it, and it's only a game of football, but it means so much to us with the past recent years that we've all been through. It hurts even more, But we've got a chance to lift our fans today, to get us back on the ball and get a good win, and that'll shut fans up that don't like us, We all know who they are.
All right. Yeah.
Bridgeman, a few people have asked for the team again, mate.
Okay, I'll give you the team here. It's McGregor, Tavernier, Goldson, Hollander, Barisic, Davis, Kamara and Arfield, Roof, Kent and Defoe. Substitutes: McLaughlin, Bassey, Patterson, Hadji, Zungu, Aribo, Barker, Stewart and Hitton. I think it's a good team.
Strong bench as well. Barker and Stewart, Hitton, Zungu, Aribo. What attacking options on there, John?
A wee bit surprised Hitton didn't get another chance, but he didn't play well on Wednesday night. He seemed to be all over the place. But we can put that down to the ammunition. He never received much support up front. The midfield seemed to be to it. Arfield didn't have a good game at all, but I'm not one to blame Zungu and the rest of the midfield, because Arfield will probably have a cracker, when he comes on, his game again. You've got a strong midfield there with Arfield, Davis, playing together, Kamara there as well, who's great in the ball. Good type of players who could feed the front line, and that's what we need. The Barisic who can get up the park to support Kent and Roof, and so we should do it today. There shouldn't be much of a problem, hopefully. But again, I say Motherwell will play exactly the same the way St Mirren played. They might play dirty and they might put 10 men behind the ball, so we're going to be up for it, Yeah.
I think it's important if we get our noses in front, we've got to keep going and get the second and the third goal.
Aye, that's a definite. That's something that we need to keep doing. That's swadding back a wee bit and just passing it side to side because we're 1-0 up. That's not good enough. We've got to keep going and destroy these teams, and make a stand, and tell them, we're not just going to let you off easy,
I agree, mate. I agree. I don't think I'd have picked anybody different. I can't think for the players that is available, yeah.
The only one I maybe would have liked to have seen was Aribo. I'm sure Aribo had a bad game right enough on Wednesday, but I would like to see him on the day. But who do you drop? That's the thing. Who do you drop? You maybe need to leave Defoe or something. We need a goal scorer up there.
I think it's important the way we play, that Kamara and Arfield are on the park in our midfield three. I mean, I was reading in the paper this morning that they actually think they've found a flaw in the Rangers games, because if you shut out Tavernier, you're in with a shout of beating us. Any manager worth his salt and any supporter worth their salt would have known that our wings are the place which poses most problems for teams. Their problem is they can't stop the two full-backs that we've got normally. So Arfield covers for Tav and Kamara covers for Barisic when they both go forward, and that's important in the way we play. And
so Murray never stopped Tav, did he, mate? He hit the post with a free kick, it caused a goal, and he got a goal chopped off.
Oh, I know, that's what I was laughing at the papers this morning, mate. Some of them were saying it's a flaw in our game. It's some flaw to have in it.
I think we'll be Barisic here as well. Give them too. If that's their case, they're saying that if we cut out Tavernier, it weakens it. Then we've got Barisic there who's good equally as good as Tavernier, who can bomb up that line, And if we get our midfielders coming back to cover for them, we've got the forwards up there that can do the damage. But I'm not too worried about the day. I'm quite happy in it. We'll get there, that's it. 55 is so important for us this year, and it's something that we're all dreaming of, and it's something we're all hoping for, for a party, a huge party.
Just a party, Derby. It'd be good.
I think, given the situation, guys, I hope we win today, obviously. And that, for me, would be reward enough to show us that we're back and coming back up again. Because that was a bit of a dip we took there. Or we were forced into, whichever the case may be. But I want to see Rangers coming out, shooting for the hip and getting goals. That's what I want to see. And get us 3 points. That's exactly what I want, 3 points.
Definitely.
Here, Bridge, here. Are you happy to see Orlando back? Yeah, you were saying, yeah.
I'm a lot happier when I see Helander playing, and I always was since he started playing for us, and we got him fit. So I think he's a graceful player on the pitch, great reader of the game, smashing reader of the game. He's obviously got his weaknesses. Nobody's going to say that he doesn't. But my goodness, when he can read the ball, he can tackle well. He's really good, and he's good in the air as well. But until we go and get my dream, this big 6'5" monster, our centre half and a sidekick to go with him, we're going to be with these guys. And Goldson's playing a fabulous game. He's having a great game this season, in particular. So in good form.
Yeah, I don't care if they're 5'5", but as long as they can play.
I just go with what I see. Sorry, guys. Sorry.
Surely there's no a better permanent centre back in Scottish football than Balogun and Goldson, or Hollander and Goldson. For me, they're way far in front of any other defensive pair that I've seen. Would you agree with that, Ox?
Yes, mate. John?
Certainly. I think Goldson has improved vastly. Some of his defensive moves are fantastic. Some of the balls that he's played upfield are phenomenal. Some of the passing, it's just a difference. I don't know what's happened to Goldson over the break there with this COVID thing, but certainly he came on a game, and every time he takes the field, I'm confident. Yeah, last season when I was sitting in Ibrox, I was always punt the ball off the club, get rid of it, don't feed to Goldson. And now I'm so confident in him that he's valued through the roof.
Big Goldson would have been raging on Wednesday night after he scored that brilliant goal.
No, I agree. It was a lovely goal.
Well, I think every player in the park on our team would have been proud of getting that goal. It was a smashing goal, well taken. Beautiful wee run, only maybe 10 yards, 15 yards, and smashed it. Great goal.
What a mini Maradona.
Not as quite much swagger.
But any goal that Rangers scores a Maradona goal to me, that's the way it is.
Are you going to use a prediction for the day, John?
Oh God, my heart's saying 4-0, but my head's saying 3-1. I'll go for it. 3-1 to the Rangers.
Fox, I think it's important to try and keep a clean sheet as well as win the game, yeah?
Yes, it's important. It's important to get back to our solid defence again today. But it's equally important that we start to take the chances that we're creating up front. And I think Defoe, as I said, ahead of it, and for me in the goal scoring stakes, he'll take any chances that's presented to him. I was saying to Bridge before you came on, Ox, that I think we'll need to play slightly different today with Defoe as the man at the top of the pile, rather than Morelos, who would come deep and play the balls to each wing or backwards to bring other players into play. Slight difference with Defoe today.
A wee tweak that you'll have to get the ball. I would say that it means that we have to get the ball in earlier, Fox, when we're in certain situations than we do when Alfie's playing. I think it's important that we win the day so we can keep our 15-point lead on Hibs, mate.
Of course it is, mate. This is the biggest game of the weekend, of course.
Sorry, I just heard what he said there. 15-point lead over Hibs. Absolutely brilliant, also.
Well, correct, it is.
What are you laughing at, Bridge? What are you laughing at?
Keep winning in the canny catch.
No, I've never I've never put it in that context before. Absolutely brilliant. Well done, pal. Well done.
I need to head off. I'm going to take wee Bessie Blue for a wee, and then get back in on the Rangers TV. So
enjoy the game, John.
I will hope so. You too, and take care of yourself. Phone again soon, okay? All the best, guys.
All the best, John. All the best.
Cheers.
No, Scottish football could have a problem, mate. Obviously, if we win the day, Hibs win the day, you never know what's going to happen. Obviously, they've set a precedent if you call the league.
I said that a while ago. Call the league now. Call the league. Give us a league. They would die. They would die across the sky. Just die.
Yeah.
Oh, I think we'd prefer to win it on the park. Our team's good enough to win this on the park.
Yeah, I 100% agree with you, and it's exactly what I think we should be doing as well. But really, I think what the Hawks just said there is 100%. They should, if the league even mention calling it and making Rangers, and particularly if Hibs are in second, oh my God. So that would be them, no championship and no second place, so no Champions League next year. Woohoo! I love it.
Ox, you were saying there that it's important to get a clean sheet today. What other things do we need to improve on from Wednesday night?
We need to pass at a tempo, Fox, that moves people up at the pitch. They're obviously going to have similar tactics to what we faced on Wednesday night. So we pushed our full-backs high, and we kept our two centre-backs back. They had a lot of the ball. I think Balogun had the most touches. Zunga then came and took the ball off of them.
Hello.
Oh, we got the caller. Take the caller. Hello, Andrew. How we doing?
Hi there. Aye, fine. How are you guys?
What's on your mind, mate?
Just obviously I listened to the show after the St Mirren game. Really disappointed as every Rangers fan was. But for me, a semi-final, I think you should play your full team, no matter what competition it is in. You should play your full team. But anyway, moving on to that, my point really was, I'm glad Hellender's back. Nothing. I'm not saying Balogun is poor by any means, but I thought at the start of the season and in Europe and that, I thought that Hellender was a better partner with Goldson. I want to know what you thought of that, guys.
Well, I'll pass you to my centre-half expert. I'm just waiting for him phoning in. Edgeman.
Can I just say, pal, as far as I'm concerned, you're getting your best partnership that we've got at Ibrox and Goldson and Hellender. I've no disrespect to anybody else. I think Hellender's a better player than Balogun. I think he's got far better about him when the ball comes to his feet. Balogun looks a bit better going forward. He's a bit more imposing as he goes forward. But there's lots of good pros and cons. But I think overall, Hellender is the better of the two. It's only my opinion. It doesn't really matter that much. But that's what I feel.
Yourself, Andrew? Do you agree with that?
Yeah, totally agree with that. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely agree with that. Is it Ox? It spoke. Is it Ox or Bridge?
That was Bridge.
That's me, Bridge. That was Ox there. I was just saying, what do you think?
Aye, Ox, you're right. I totally agree. I think, as you said, that Hellender offers more in defence in that, whereas Balogun offers a bit more going forward. But it's the defending. Do you know what I mean? That's the most important, and I think the partnership between both our Goldson and Hellender are the best of the bunch.
Gone as well. Don't mind me having another wee point. Going with the team sheet today. I'm pretty happy with that. Looks like that. Obviously, with Alfie, would you call it, suspended? Defoe's been brought in. Itten's been brought in, and it looks like we're going to go for it. And obviously, we always go for it. Ibrox is such stupid pardon me. That's a bit of a stupid thing to say, but we always go for Ibrox. But as I say, I'm happy with the team. What are you
expecting today, Andrew? What result are you expecting?
Well, I've done Rangers -2 on my football curtain. So
you're expecting 3-0 then?
Yeah, I was going to go for 3-0. Yeah,
right,
going to go for 3-0.
Right. That's quite a popular score. Is this the first time you phoned in, mate?
A second time.
Second time, all right. I couldn't remember if you've been on before. Aye, really good points you're making there. Who's going to be the main man for you today in that team for us?
For me, Davis.
Sir Stephen,
yeah. Just really disappointed me on Wednesday night. All right, he's 36, 37, is he? 37, is it? Or 35? 35?
35.
35, aye, 35.
I think he's only a few months older than me.
Gerard was saying that he can't keep playing on Thursday. Thursday, you know, and at one of his interviews, I don't know if anybody's seen it, and he's trying to take Kerry up sort of thing because he's such a good player and a great asset to us. So, but I think he should have played on Wednesday. I really do. I don't know if he had an eye on the game, Motherwell game, but I do think he should have played on Wednesday because there was nothing coming for the midfield in Wednesday. Tavernier was completely shut out with 3 players in Wednesday.
Let's park Wednesday. It's gone. Let's talk about the day.
Right, that's true.
Aye,
that's true. Yep. 55 is the main.
The main prize. The main
emphasis, should I say? Yeah, the main priority. Yeah.
We're all gutted about Wednesday, but it's gone. There's nothing we can do about it.
Yeah, but it's gone. You can't get it back.
We've also been joined.
Andrew, can I ask you a wee question, Andrew?
We've also been joined by Andy for Leeds. Wait a minute, let me just...
Sorry, okay.
Yeah. How we doing, Andy?
Not too bad. Better after the last 2 days. Go on, let him finish.
On you go, Andrew.
No, I'm finished. So you can fire away.
On you go, Andy.
We've just got to come out with the right attitude today, right enough. Totally gutted after what happened there, but it's gone now. I'm a bit concerned. I hope we don't fall into the same line. We've seen this movie before, haven't we? So they must make sure that they go out with the right attitude and get about them and get the 3 points, get the W first, and then the performance and all that. Hopefully we'll come a long way, but I don't know if it's just what's happened to the last 2 years. I don't trust some of these guys. This is the first hit, so let's see. We shouldn't, because we've got plenty in store in the points, and they've got to catch up whichever way you look at it. But we'll see today. The next 4 or 5 games are very vital to Rangers and what we're going to do here, because there's hard games in them as well. But no, look at this game today and make sure we get the win. That's what I'm looking at now. Decent enough team.
Yeah.
Aye, it's our best team we've got available, I think, mate, if I'm being honest. People might argue about Itten and Defoe, that's individual choice, but I think that's pretty much it. Then you've got Ryan Jack and Morelos that some people would try and slot in, yeah?
Yeah. Well, Jack and Morelos you would have in that team anyway, the two of them.
You know what I think about Jack. You had a bet?
No. Like I said, it kind of knocked me. Honestly, I was scunnered there for the last 2 days. I couldn't believe that we'd done that. you know.
So
I can't be bothered. I'm looking at this game and trying to get a win, to be honest with you. But get a win, and then I'll start looking at it logically, you know. I mean, we've got to make... The league's a win, isn't it?
Exactly, mate, exactly.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yep.
It was disappointing. Everybody was gutted, you know, but Andrew's point about Davis and he can't play him every week, I don't think it was that he couldn't play him on Wednesday, but he's looked at the next 5 fixtures that's coming thick and fast, you know. That's what he's looked at. Bridgeman, you wanted to ask Andrew a question, mate?
I wanted to ask him where are you from, Andrew?
Crookston.
Crookston?
Crookston Road.
Oh my God, what a terrible part of Glasgow. I don't want to say too much to you then. And also, you were mentioning about... Go on, son.
I live right next to the hospital, the mental hospital, so yeah.
That's how the Rich knows it so well.
So you're well suited then?
No, they've let me use my phone for half an hour.
You were mentioning about correct start, looking for a 3-0 today. I'm always more interested in, and I'm more interested in being a bit more cautious, but I love it when Rangers score a lot of goals. But I'm always go for a 1-0. Yeah. Oh, do you know that?
Oh, aye.
You're a shocker.
No. I would take a 1-0 laugh. You know, Davis is backside. You know what I mean? As long as it's got the guy, the gentleman there for Leeds said that as long as you get that W.
Wait a minute, he's no gentleman. Let's get that one thing straight here.
His name's Andrew.
I knew you was going to come out with that right enough.
As long as we get that W next week today, that's the main thing. That's the main thing.
Shug's a gentleman in that family.
And a good-looking one.
Aye. Here we go. Get it tight time. I'm not biting, by the way. I'll just keep listening.
Well said, Andy.
Early good-looking one on now. The Emma Dodds. She's just come on RangersRadio, Rangers TV now, so there's a good-looking one.
Listen, here's a stat for you, Bridgeman. Philip Hollander's never been involved in a league defeat for your team.
What can you say? He's been, I think he's been a smashing player for Rangers. And he's been unfortunate with injuries. I seriously think he would have been a lot better player. I know he's shall we say, he was on loaned out when he was over in the Italian league there. He was getting loaned out now and again. But seriously, I think he's a smashing player, a real good quality and a Swedish international. Really good player, real good player.
I just checked that. That's
I didn't know that stat, guys. Sorry for interrupting. I didn't know that stat. I didn't know he never conceded a goal in the league in a Rangers jersey.
No. He's never lost a game in the league.
Never lost a game, right?
In the league.
Right, never lost a game in the league.
Yes.
That's some stat, that.
If he's never lost a goal, he'd have been playing himself.
I think that I hope that kind of run of luck and good fortune and good form continues today. And I can say a big hello again to Mr. Helander, because I liked him. I like the way he plays. I like the way he links up on the left-hand side. Very good.
Fox, you picked up on that. I remember last year when we missed him, when he had the injury in the cup final. Even that cup final, I think he went off when it was nothing each, you know. And we missed him in the back of the run-in, so hopefully we can keep him fit.
Who's that? Oh, sorry, I was typing in the lobby. Oh, Hollander, aye. He's a very solid player at the back. One of the defensive centre-backs that puts his whole body in the way of the ball. And Balogun's a wee bit different to a player for him. He's more controlled on the ball, I think. Hollander's got his the benefits of having a good reading of the game. And as I say, he's fearless in the tackle. And although he's not as fast as Balogun, he times his tackles a lot better, I think.
A prime example, I think one of the best tackles he did, he's done many, but one of the best ones was against Celtic, do you remember? They were bombing down and they were just about to hit a shot, and he slid into the 6-yard box, and he just threw his whole body
right on the turf, and they had that hard shot and it came off his body. And as you just said there, it's just, you know, he puts his body on the line, and if it came off him, obviously it didn't count as a shot on target, because they never had a shot on target that game, did they? So, but Big Bat, he's brilliant. He's brilliant. Helander, he's excellent. He's excellent for me.
I was just surprised when I looked at that. He uses that balance because he's left-footed, I think, which helps that whole side of the pitch. I've actually no minded Balogun. I think Balogun's done okay. Obviously, we have to forget him about the day because he's head knock. But Albert and Southside, they're both big fans of Connor Golson. You know, they've always rated Connor, so he plays every week. So it's ever who gets the second jersey. But more importantly today, I think we'll know so much trouble keeping them out. Andy, if he leads, I think the problem is we need to get our front players firing.
Well, we've been saying that for the last few weeks, haven't we? You know, the goals have been spread around. That's how we've got away with it right enough. But I mean, you know, we're coming up to Christmas and the big festive period and all that, the guys have got to stand up. Whichever striker's in there, they've got to start putting some goals in the back of the rig in there and, you know, balance it out a wee bit. Because if these midfielders and the players, the Golsons and Taverniers, start suddenly drying up and chipping in, and the strikers stay the same, we've got a problem. You know, it's all about the strikers scoring goals, and we're making enough chances, but, you know, we must start now. The guys have got to stand up now and get these goals in, get us back right, and show that it was a blip, and we go forward. The Big Islander, I'm with you guys on that one. For me, he's the best defender at the club. He's a fantastic reader of the game, so no problem with him. Hopefully he comes through it today and the next game, you know, and he stays back in the team. But yeah, the strikers definitely. They've got to start scoring now. You know, we're getting to the real. Well, this is what I call. This is what's going to make and break it here. We're going to set it right up in these few games.
Would you say? I mean, with your vast experience, Andy, you know, being of a certain vintage, you know, would you say that this is, as Fergie used to call it, we're moving into because it's make or break and we need this run. This is squeaky bum time.
Oh, definitely. This is where you get yourself totally into position to go round the half. You know, this is a big period now. I always used to say, you'll mind. What do you mean vintage? I'm a year behind you. I'm only 20. You were 21 the other night.
Right, I know, it was a scandal, wasn't it? That was a scandal. That story went right through the whole of Scottish football. Oxford saying he was 21.
21, that was his foot size he was on about, not his age.
And then you've come away another cracker, or you've been talking to steamy youth.
But this is the one where you get yourself into position, isn't it? And you go, because I used to say back in the day, like if we were ever about them round about the near-day game, traditionally they used to bottle it anyway. If Rangers come through this New Year period, right, I know it's not the teams that we followed, but then you set that. I'll say that if we can take 13 out of the next 15, I think the league's ours. That's how I will look at it. But, you know, it's one game at a time. I don't like going this across, but I mean, they've got me a bit nippy now, so let's just get the win today. And we'll be okay, I think.
Yeah. Fox, how do you see it going, mate?
I think it'll be 2-0 for Rangers. I was interested in Andy saying that, which quite a lot of people are saying, that the lack of goals coming for the forwards. But is it not the movement of the forwards taking defenders out the way that's allowing for defenders to get the room to score in the first place?
Well, there is a point in that, right enough, but you still expect your strikers at this stage to be on at least 10 going forward. You know,
I think the thing is, Andy, that our three strikers up front are usually marked by 5 defenders. They haven't got a lot of room to get clear-cut chances. But while the 5 defenders are handling with 3 up front, is leaving room for Scotty Arfield, etc., and Tav to get in and score.
Yeah. And my wing backs are odd, you know what I mean? That's why Tavernier scored so many in the box, you know what I mean? With Alfie coming short and then the wing backs getting into the box, especially Tavernier, and that's another reason why he's getting so many goals in the box as well. So, As Andy says, with the strikers coming short, it frees up that space for the defenders and midfielders to get in behind the defence. So
I think that's came to the fore in the last 2 games, Fox. And we've got to be honest, we're front players in a mixture of them. Obviously, Itten and Morelos and Ruth and Kent in the 2 games, haven't played their best. They've maybe been 6 out of 10 average in the last 2 games. So they need to get that back up to a 7. But that means you're starting to decent performances. We'll give them credit if they play well. It's not just the goals. I don't think their performances were great, mate, if I'm being honest. Andy?
No, not at all. I mean, Kent, I think, I've been mumping the gums to Shugs and anybody that wants to listen. I think Kent's been terrible for the last 4 or 5 games. I think he's good at taking a man on and getting past him, but any guy that stands him up, looks at him, or blows on him, he falls over. You know, I mean, he needs to start shining. It's a lot of money for the position that we're in. It's a lot of money that we paid out for him. And I know that price tags don't make you great or bad or indifferent or whatever, but I don't think he's doing enough for the team. If he's on, Rangers are a different team. And at this stage now, with these games that are coming up, as we said, we need Kent to start firing now. And we need our strikers to start firing. Because, like what Fox has said there is totally right. And I've said it myself along the season here. They do bring them out, the strikers. They let the guys get in. But good strikers also make chances out of nothing. You know, you've got to start scoring goals. Your main guys that contribute to your team, or the theory is your strikers. And our strikers are not contributing in the way that we would have expected. With 70-odd goals on the board, you would expect your strikers to be quite high up the mark there, and they're not. That's amazing. That's an amazing start in itself. That we've got all their goals while our strikers not really heading for them.
Well, gentlemen, we've reached that time in the afternoon. Bridgeman.
Oh, what can I say? I'm really looking forward to this game. And based on the conversations going on, a lot of folk in here are looking forward to it. Everybody that supports the Rangers are looking forward to it. So can I just say to all those Rangers fans all over the world, particularly Rangers fans on here on Rangers Radio, this is it. Game's coming up in 15 minutes or so. So everybody, keep it going for the Rangers. Keep it going.
We are the people.
We are the people.
Here, thanks, Johnny.
We are the people.
Can I just say a happy birthday to Willie Johnson, who's 74 today? Nice wee mate of mine.
Oh,
he's your pal, Willie. I know that. He knows your pal, boy.
Me and my mate Willie, yeah. The two of them as thick as sheaves.
They caught me out. Oh, yeah, they caught me out. And that wee Willie Johnson caught me out big style. Mentioned bad words to me.
And all you see is a plum of smoke when they tour about Fox and Willie. Anyway, can I thank all the callers, also Bridgeman and Fox, All School Blue for the technicals. This has been Rangers Radio. We'll be back approximately 15 minutes after the final whistle, celebrating the Rangers victory. Take it away, All School Blue.